Should be a big test. I think the 4th in the league at the moment, so it should be a good game.
Where do you think you'll need to improve this week compared to last week to beat Macclesfield?
I think basics, basic hands. I think the team, we've got a lot of talented players up front and in the backs, but I think it's basic errors have been letting us down.
How important is this game to finish the season as strongly as possible?
I mean, I think we know we're not going to win the league, but we'll still keep fighting, making sure that we can win every game. So it's not really the big game, but as long as we win and we keep winning, and developing, that's probably the main thing.
What sort of game do you expect from them? How do you think they'll come here to play?
Not a clue. Never played them before. I expect from a MAC team, they'll have some big boys up front, some skillful players at the back.
A few questions about you. How did you end up at Preston Grashoppers?
My academy manager at Sale put me out on loan here because I'm just up the road at Marscow College. So he says as soon as I turned 18, get a bit of game time with the big boys.
How long are you here for? Just to the end of the season?
As far as I know, the end of the season, but things may change for next season. They might put me in for another one.
How do you think they've helped you improve as a player?
Oh, they've helped me a lot. Bigger boys, bigger in the contact area. It's a lot faster than college rugby. And getting an opportunity to play with different players and different experiences. It's good.
Do you think you've learned a lot from Alex and the rest of the team?
Yeah. Alex is excellent coach, same as Manners. Learnt some good stuff, and they've been really good and developing us as a player.
What are your ambitions at Sale Sharks? When do you hope to try and break into their first team or their first team set?
They've sort of said maybe 21, 22, which is the normal age for a prop to break in, 23. So I've still got a long time left, but just keep developing and getting more game experience. So hopefully it should be fine.
Do you think you'll stay out on loan for them years until you're about 21, 22?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know which club, but hopefully I'll get a bit of game time at some good rugby.
So you've represented England at youth level. How did that feel?
Words can't really describe it. It's a big achievement. A very proud moment. Not just for me, but for my family as well. And it just shows all the hard work over the years has paid off.
Yeah. So does that sort of prepare you and give you confidence that you could play for England maybe in the future?
Yeah, just to a certain extent. There's a lot of things, a lot of time. I've got a lot of time to progress, and as I say, if I keep progressing and touch wood, stay injury free, then anything's possible.
Yeah. So I think, like Jim said, you play as a prop, but you've played in a lot of positions for Preston. So where do you see yourself playing in the future?
I see myself, as a prop. I enjoy the scrummaging part. I try to play in the open like a six plays, fast and skillful. But as I said, prop's my position.
What do you think's your strengths?
Strengths, probably. I like taking the contact. I like the running with the ball and the bosh and stuff like that. Probably weakest part is my scrummaging. This will be my third season at prop. From coming from back row. So there's still a lot of learning about the set piece stuff. But the outside play I prefer the most.
Did being at Preston improve that area of your game?
Oh, definitely. Running against bigger boys as well. I can't maybe run over people or run into them. I've got to try and use a bit of footwork and get around and play a bit smarter.
Yeah. So what about yourself? What do you do when you're not playing rugby?
When I'm not playing rugby, it's training, resting, just chilling out with the boys. Go home at the weekends and just relax.
What do you study at college?
I'm studying a national diploma in rugby, which is sort of run by Sale Sharks as well. Yeah. They play a big part in there, so they can sort of keep an eye on me as well.
Who are the biggest influences on your career so far?
Biggest influences. Before I started Sale, I didn't really have any. because I didn't really know many players. I just concentrated on my own rugby. But you know, Andrew Sheridan, you know, excellent player. Helps him being at Sale, you know, so I can see how he scrummages and you know how he plays, and that. So he's probably a big influence.
Okay, I think that's everything. Is there anything else? All right, thank you very much.